This is a moral and humanitarian crisis. Every one of us who's ever been a parent or a grandparent, an aunt, a big sister, any one of us who's ever held a child in our arms, every human being with a sense of compassion and decency should be outraged.
Hey everybody, it's Bernie with TruthInOurTV.com and Truth in Our TV YouTube channel. It is Monday evening, June 18th, 2018, and this is another Patriot update. We're narrating the rebirth of America and the storm that's happening behind the scenes in the White House with all these little Trump administration, all the Trump little buddies that we refer to as QAnon, these anonymous little buddies that are narrating this, basically, this second American revolution against the globalist deep state. That's what this is about. And the Patriots are winning with a capital W in a slow motion war, bringing down the deep state, one piece at a time. And we've been narrating this since the end of October of 2017. For anyone new to this, today we will continue with drop number 1,538. QAnon has already dropped enough drops to create an entire book. And a revolution this big to restore America, this historic, deserves at least a book's worth of information. So we're going to pick up, we're going to go real quick tonight. We're going to do the brief summaries, which a lot of people do like these, as opposed to reading every text. So let's see how that works out. 1538 is QAnon letting you know that it's all going down, and he's showing you that future proofs past. A letter from Peter Strzok's lawyer saying, hey look, Peter Strzok is willing to cooperate, and that is what QAnon had been telling us way back in April, that Peter Strzok and Lisa Page were cooperating witnesses. That's what this is about, and that's what this top part here is all about. They were released and all that, and they are cooperating. Public learned today. So, and then this bottom part here, well, the middle section here, QAnon is showing you several things. One of them is this CIA liaison taken down last year by Trump. Deep state war going on right here, and that's really what it is. And we're going to show you a few links showing you this deep state war. CIA down 19 people, 19 black hats taken down, including whoever the CIA liaison at the time. And somebody didn't like that, and that would be H.R. McMaster. We're going to see how H.R. McMaster plays a role in all that. And when will records be unsealed? Shock and awe. And then this bottom part here, QAnon is just showing you how the deep state and the Democrats here are projecting. QAnon says many times, projection. They're projecting their crimes, their involvement with Russia, and they're projecting it onto Trump and claiming that they are the victims of a political attack. So we can expect to see more of this. Why? Clinton Foundation, Nightmare Awake, Slush Fund Children. I think that pretty much says it all. The next drop, QAnon shows you another link. Again, think deep state. Here we have somebody who had been on the Trump administration, controversial former national security aide Ezra Cohen Watnick. Basically, this guy ends up getting removed by H.R. McMaster as soon as he saw that this guy was involved with Representative Devin Nunes. Of course, we know McMaster was a black hat in the Trump administration, and he had a lot to do. Well, around that time we had Michael Flynn also removed. So Ezra Cohen Watnick, controversial guy, is now being brought back at Trump's insistence. So this back and forth between the white hats and the dark hats, the black hats, we can see that here. Devin Nunes is tweeting the other day about somebody speaking French, sending a French text message, this DOJ lawyer. And Devin Nunes wants to know who it is. Tick-tock, the clock is ticking. They have about 48 hours to reveal the truth about the IG report. And that's what that is. QAnon showing you that there was a list of all these people that have retired or been fired and all this. Just QAnon showing you the storm, how real this is. All these high-ranking people being brought down. QAnon drops this mystery drop. D, morning sun brings heat. Full moon coming. Undiscovered stars. Learn missions forward. A lot of people try to figure it out. These Anons trying to figure out what this means. This morning sun brings heat, full moon coming, and all this stuff. QAnon will answer that in a minute. Another link here, QAnon shows you to the fact that Iran and the EU is all about the EU trying to support Iran financially and letting you know that the defense, the security excuse, this nuclear excuse, is not what's really happening. Not. It is about the money. QAnon has told us this already. This whole thing in Iran, and QAnon saying owned politicians returning to the news. QAnon shows us this other link, which connects to this article here, showing us this link that Iran should attract small, medium-sized European firms. Again, showing you that it is about the money, getting money into Iran. Then someone tries to solve the mystery. QAnon says, message not for Anon. This person trying to solve this drop that I talked about earlier, this heat, moon, and all this stuff. QAnon does answer that in a minute. QAnon shows you what a wonderful day. Eric Schmidt in front row. Yeah, that could be literal or figurative. Google Access kills. A reminder of the bike. Right here from June 15th, just the other day. QAnon showing us the Google bike, and at the time said Access kills. So just a reminder, again, future proving past there. And QAnon says, James Comey, happy hunting. D, the D is inside talk. QAnon showing us a link here. James Clapper, yeah, himself coming out of the gate today saying, maybe it is time to end this Russia probe. One way or another. Let's figure it out. Pain, pain, pain. That reminds me that the Democrats are beginning to wave the white flag. Someone tries to solve the Q riddle. Everybody gets obsessed with these riddles. So QAnon finally reveals the answer to the riddle from earlier. Ability to share open. This whole thing with the heat is heat on who? Then the fullness instead of full moon. Full transparency. Declassified? And then Q says undiscovered facts emerge instead of undiscovered stars. Undiscovered facts. Yeah, a lot of undiscovered facts are emerging now. And ability to move forward is the answer to the other when he was saying missions forward. So ability to move forward. Yeah, you're going to move forward as soon as everything is revealed and all these people are in Guantanamo Bay and in jail and we get these tribunals going. So Occam's razor, yeah, the easiest, simplest explanation is usually it. QAnon shows us another link to the Hill, and I'm not even going to show you that, but it's Adam Schiff coming out of the gate. More propaganda, deeply disturbing, he says, that Devin Nunes received FBI information. Yeah, here we go again. That's the next move by the Democrats. They're going to come up with this other new narrative. We'll see. They're always trying new ones every week, right? Did you know, says Q? And then the next drop, Q showing us, someone says, would you believe Hussein tried to call Kim Jong-un, of course, prior to the summit? He did not have his updated phone number. Remember this thing from last week? Q says, autists catch the exchange regarding POTUS private calls with Kim. new phone number via iPhone, new number. And how did that particular senator know that kind of highly classified intel? Well, because he's connected with QAnon and the Patriots and NSA, which they have it all. QAnon has been saying. Q then says, hey, check out Amanda Renteria, bridge between Loretta Lynch and Hillary. And that would be this lady right here who is running for California governor. And this is the website for it. And this is a lady who has worked for Dianne Feinstein and Debbie Stabenow. She's a Democrat, and QAnon is pointing to this lady because she is the bridge between Loretta Lynch and Hillary. We'll come back to that again. Then this drop says, why wasn't Hillary prosecuted for the email? This is basically drop number 7. Let's go to that. Back on October 29th, drop number 7. Why wasn't Hillary prosecuted for the emails? Put simply, Obama ultimately okayed by using the non-government emails, those Gmails, right? Addressed to communicate with Clinton. Obama also had an alias along with each of his cabinet members. Yeah, like Comey and everybody had these Gmails. Therefore, indicting Hillary would lead to indicting Obama and his cabinet, etc., which would never happen. Remember, he lied about knowing, but that ultimately came out in the dump. Poof. There you go. QAnon showing the importance of this is so big. You cannot underemphasize this. So QAnon is dropping that here tonight. And then we move on. Q says in this drop, Inspector General email investigation, weakest of the set. That because there's so much more coming. Open door to Weiner, Hillary, others, crime against children. Wow, huge, huge drop. It is the opening of the door to this. Noose, refer to Huber. Non-public, Clinton Foundation investigation ongoing, connected, refer to Huber. He's going to keep saying this. FBI protection of Hillary, FBI criminal acts. Okay, refer to Huber. What about DOJ text email? All this stuff is going to be referred to John Huber, who is going to bring criminal indictments. Why did the intel community rate sections of the IG report at highest level of national security? Yeah, let's refer that to Huber too. What does it involve? DOJ, White House, tarmac, refer to Huber. Yeah, all this criminality. Rod Rosenstein, in the double brackets, right? IG report release does not coincide with true start date. We know this from last week of Huber regarding above. Scope and size biggest in history, and this is the biggest drop tonight. Grand jury in place. Yes, my friends, grand jury in place. That is due to the chagrin of all the QAnon doubters, all these people that flipped on Q and made fools of themselves. Yeah, maybe we should play the church music and have them come back to the altar. All you idiot, psyop, weak-minded trolls who fell for the trolls and flipped on Q. Well, guess what, my friends? The jury is in place. And it is up to us to pray for these people and accept them if they come back to us. You know, come back to the storm. Come back where we go one, we go all. Instead of being lost in the wilderness with the weak-minded fools and the liberal left and these people, all these anarchists, all these people have no idea what's going on. Come on back, guys. The jury, the grand jury is in place. This next drop, my friends, is very, very big, and I'm just going to summarize it. In a nutshell, it's QAnon forcing you to read the article about Turley and showing you that this is a checkmate scenario. And it's over, people. This is unbelievable what is happening. That's what this drop is all about. First-hand quotes from Sessions and Horowitz and all the stuff, and how they're explaining how they can go after anyone and anywhere and any place. And that's what this whole thing with Turley was saying. A brilliant move by Trump, and it's all happening now, basically. And there's several links there. You can check it out for yourself. Then someone says here, Q, you have not addressed why Inspector General report, according to you, was the real one. This is a missing link. This link is, there is no video here, so we'll move on. One of many. And then somebody says, what about John McCain? No name, you know. He's absent. What's going on? Nobody's heard from McCain. And near? Yeah, meaning McCain, will be he faking his death soon? And then QAnon says, Amanda Renteria, bridge to Loretta Lynch and Hillary, plus Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch tarmac meeting. She's a witness to this. Yeah, this Amanda Renteria looks to be that she could be a witness to this. She's running for governor of California, and maybe this is a dangerous situation for her. High risk, says QAnon over here. He puts a video here for you to watch. Look close, he says, behind Bill Clinton, trusted by Clintons, running for California governor. Who is funding? Who is campaign manager? I'll let you watch the video for yourself. I'll put the link in the description, because you really can't see anything. No matter how close you look, you're not going to, at least I can't. I have a small laptop here. Maybe some of you guys have large screens and you could figure out who Bill Clinton is. But it's lacking color and it's really far away, so I didn't think it's worth to play it here in this video. But we do know that QAnon is letting us know that this Amanda Renteria is a witness in this whole situation at that tarmac meeting, and she is a bridge to Loretta Lynch and Hillary. So we'll keep an eye on this Amanda Renteria. Big news. And finally, Q says, you asked for popcorn. Let's start here. And that, of course, being this tweet from Devin Nunes demanding to know who this lawyer, this French-speaking lawyer, who is text messaging someone in the IG report. So that is it for tonight. And the biggest drop to me is right here, grand jury in place. And we now know who the middle person is between Hillary and Bill and Loretta Lynch and all that. And we also know that this whole thing with this very weak modified IG report, which the deep state has 48 hours to correct due to the checkmate situation here, right, that Sessions has created for them, we know that this is just a door opening scenario, and that report from last week is the weakest of the set and is a door opening scenario because it will blow the doors open on what is coming, these crimes against children. Yeah, and that would explain why all the players are rolling into place, and we're hearing John Huber's name all the time now, and that would explain why a grand jury is in place. And this is something very big size, and it is biggest in history. Yeah, the scope of what we are dealing with, and that is why I'm doing this podcast, and that is why others are doing similar podcasts to narrate this great event in the history of the world, humanity, and America.